Welcome everyone to today's live stream. Happy post-turkey day. Timmy is here. He is kind of keeping his eye on the prize. He's got a treat right here and he is not looking away from it until I get it to him. You want it? All right, fine. Look here. I'm gonna go ahead and let you have this extra early right there. That fancy treat right here. You want it? Okay, there you go. So, Xbox, I am sorry you're having problems, but like Jason and Jenny say, yeah, you should if their friends should, you know, if they're true friends, you should be able to handle it. So, unusual start on a more somber note, but yeah, there you go. You should, you know, if they're real friends, they should be able to be okay with it. So, today we're gonna do some more Planet Crafter. I have been doing some playing over the holiday of just for the fact of gathering supplies and making some upgrades, especially since we're gonna have the tier 3 ore extractor nerfed in the next big update. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of it right now while I can. What's everybody buying on the Steam sale? I want to know what everybody is getting on the Steam autumn sale, because right now I am kind of disappointed with this run. Like there's a lot of good deals. Not saying there's not. I mean, No Man's Sky is the usual 30% off. Below Zero is 50% off. Yeah, and No Man's Sky is 50% off. Ark, you can buy the entire Ark one set. The game, every DLC, plus the free soundtracks for $25 right now. I mean, some really good deals. It's just stuff I already have. Like, I don't have anything out of my wish list. The games that I was like, oh, I'm hoping they get a good deal on these. I hope they release games that are not even out yet. Let me see. The highest discount of the games that were already on my wish list was Grounded, and that's 25% off. That's it. That's the biggest discount. There's plenty of them that I was like, they're supposed to be releasing by the end of the year, and I thought they might release, you know, during the Steam sale, but no, they did not release during the Steam sale. This is an underwhelming sale for me. I'm not really finding much that I want to get on this sale. I love how they actually have a section that you can choose, like, they've got the different ones, the categories. So you got like puzzle, sports, role playing. They got great on deck. So stuff that is confirmed to work on Steam Deck. Specifically, it has its own category. And, you know, again, some of these games that are actually great on deck, I already have. I don't need the discount. I've already got the discount. Oh, Ark Survival, just the base game you get for $5 right now. 75% off just on the base game. That if you have not been playing Ark yet because you're like, I don't want to pay that much for it, you know, and then do all the extra games, you can get that now. And, you know, $5 for a lot of gameplay content, a lot of game time versus, you know, not saying anything bad about it, but Slime Rancher 2 is a $30 normal price game, and it's on sale for 20% off. Or you can buy a game that's going to give you a lot more playtime, like Ark, for about the same money. With all the expansions, it's going to give you way more game time and content. So there's plenty of games out there right now you can get for a really good deal if you were waiting to get some, but this is not the best sale. I'm hoping the winter sale is much better than this. Yeah, I'm just hoping that's better, because there's some games I was waiting on that are supposed to be released this year, which means winter sale, if they're not out by then, they gotta release during the winter sale. Otherwise, they're not getting released this year. So, and I've got a lot of games too. I got games I have not played yet which is why I was kind of looking through the list of games for great on deck, because I was like, maybe I could find something that's not really like channel content, but would be something really fun to play. Like Doom Eternal is $10 for the base game, but also Elder Scrolls Skyrim full thing is like $10 for the base game, $20 for the everything, you know, and it's supposed to be great on deck. So I was like, oh, I might get that, because you know, that's, you know, something I could have on my Steam Deck and have a little more fun with. That not necessarily something I would need to do for the channel. But again, I'm hoping the winter sale is a little better. I mean, some of the games I know are on such a discount. Ark, The Forest, on big discount because they want to get some more sales right now before the sequels come out. So you got Ark 2 coming out this year. We got February is Sons of the Forest coming out. There's new games being released. So they're like, hey, here's the first one. Go ahead and buy it really cheap right now so we get a little bit more money out of it. And entice people like that haven't played it before. Hey, here's a good deal. You get it, and now they played it and they're like, oh, I can't wait for the sequel, and then maybe buy the sequel at full price. So yeah, there's some deals like that too. Skyrim, I'm still not sold on that one. It's kind of like, you know, I played Doom a lot when I was a kid, but I'm not like jumping at the idea of Doom Eternal just because it'll work on my Steam Deck. Skyrim, I was kind of thinking it would be kind of a fun one to mess with a little bit on the Steam Deck, but I'm not sold yet. Yeah, Star Sand, I saw that one, and I was kind of thinking on that one too. I'm not sold. There's some games that I would be interested in, but there's still just not enough. Like, there's not enough people like reviewing it yet to like make me feel like it's got enough traction. Plus, Star Sand's a little different. I thought it was like we're on like Crash Land on Alien World, but no, instead it's we're on like some arcane desert. Instead, I thought it was like you crash land on a desert world, you gotta survive, where there's like ancient pyramids and such from some other civilization or something like that. There's actually one that I'm kind of interested in because it's right in there. It's got very positive reviews. It's a 87% or 86% total, 88% recent. It's Stranded Alien Dawn. That's the name of it. Came out back in October. And I mean, it is so much of a knock on Empyrean Galactic Survival. Like the whole thing, you're crashing at the beginning in a survival pod, and you build a base, and you defend. You got crops. It's such a knock on Empyrean, but you're not just immediately jumping to like spaceships. It's got like you get a hot air balloon, and you're basically building like little solar panels, building like kind of a you're just working your way through survival on this alien world instead of immediately, oh bam, I've got a spaceship, and it looks interesting, but it's not on sale. It's $30, not on sale right now, which is, I'm going to wait for it to have either a lot more reviews or maybe go on sale, winter sale, to check it out. I don't, early access, I try to get on discount before I pay full price, because every time I've paid full price for a game, well, most of the times I've paid full price for a game, I've ended up with it getting abandoned. Actually, speaking of, for those of you that remember the game Mechanica, the little bot game where I programmed the stuff, had a little buddy bot. The developer went AWOL. Nobody knew what was going on, wasn't posting any news, and then apparently I just saw it got posted a few weeks ago that they were dropping the game because they weren't making enough money. The sales were declining no matter what they did, and they just, after taking a break, could not financially come back to the game. So Mechanica, unfortunately, will never reach its full potential, and unfortunately is in a state where it's not playable really right now. So why I say buy games on discount, especially early access ones. Timmy? All right, he's almost done with that. Let's get going with some Planet Crafter. If it'll pick up. Come on. There we go. OBS. So, yeah. Let's say we broke 100 TTI last time. I'm a little bit higher. I did do a little bit of work since then. And I want to kind of show you what I've done. I'm going to try to remember if I did anything over here. I did not. We did the pulsar quartz thing last time, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did it last time. You see my plume of steam. Before I even like get over there, I have not built any more yet. It's still 2 floors right now, but I have continued constructing higher. I also, because of power requirements with the fusion reactors, I needed. Well, I got the pulsar quartz. I went to the pulsar, or I got the. I need what is it? I'm thinking super alloy. Yes, I was pulsar quartz is their spot. I need super alloy. I went to the cave, and once again, my tier 2 extractors were doing well, but they were full because I haven't been using that mod to auto transfer anymore since the auto crafters don't really work with that very well. So I needed higher production of super alloy. So I built me a super alloy rod farm. So this does nothing but produce super alloy and rods, and I've got 2 of them so I can get 14 at a time in case I forget about it. And I don't need the really the aluminum for it. That's really not what it's about. I'm not worried about getting that aluminum. I'm just worried about it being I don't want to carry a whole backpack full of super alloy. I want to carry as little as possible, so I can break them down. That gives me better storage. So yeah, I was building on this, and you see the problem I'm having here is once I get into a certain area, especially as I get higher up, the steam is obscuring my vision, where it's hard to actually see how I'm placing stuff down. Like right there, yeah, like that. It's making it very difficult at times to line this up. Like I can't see the green right there where I'm looking. I can see it down there, but where I need to see that snapping, I have to turn just the right way. So I am I decided to work on building the structure more than focusing on putting in more of the heaters just yet, because well, I want to be able, I can't see that. I just gotta hope it lines up. And there is a mod that lets you turn off certain things like particle effects. I'm kind of considering throwing that mod in just for turning off the steam effect right now, because it's very difficult to see what I'm doing when it's just, I mean, look at that. That's the sky from here. That's how bad it is on the sky. Hey, Felonius and Sanchez. What was the comment for that? Okay. It might be the like multiple sequential H's in the message that they posted, because Steambot does kind of filter around. Like if you're just spamming like letters, it will do that. Xbox is a walking hormone. I mean, technically, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but everybody's a walking hormone, a walking bag of hormones. Doesn't mean that he's necessarily being, controlled by his hormones. Could just be controlled by lack of judgment. All right, I'm gonna go this way. I'll just get the last 2. Yeah. So yeah, that's my steam cloud. And I think I'm gonna have to go and turn the steam effect off just so I can actually build there. Because that's ridiculous. Also, I did take the time. I did move the rest of my tier 5 drills out. So all my drills are now over there along that ledge right there. None over there, all there. And I need to move the my little auto crafter setup for that over there still. I didn't bother with that. Yeah, I just worried about grabbing as many drills as I could. All right, let's drop these off. So I've got a nice collection of rare larvae going here. And I'm actually going to go dump these because I am stockpiling. Like I've been stockpiling. That's why I spent a bunch of time on the other day. Was I just basically ran around and would save and then reload the save to get the rare larva spawning again so I could stockpile. Look at that, right there. 35. It's going to be another 35. I got room right there for that. I'm going to stockpile. And all I got to do technically is change the name on the container for it to trigger and work with the auto sequence DNA. So at that point, I'll have plenty of larvae, which is why I'm trying to remember where I put them. I think we're going to do a new setup today as well. Except I may have already used them up. I can't remember. Oh. What we got? I could use it, but it's not worth the trouble. Yeah, I need this. I need like this kind of setup. I want to do a butterfly farm type setup, which is not that bad. You know, I mean, part of it I've already got kind of going elsewhere. The nuggets and everything down below. Not shake all over the place. I'm not harvesting any zeolite anywhere. Yeah, okay. Yes. Tier 2 fertilizer, nuggets, and then 8 fabric. So I was kind of thinking, yeah, maybe I need to build like a setup because I'm right there at the water's edge. I could set up something for the nuggets. That's mushrooms. The fertilizer, I could get all that kind of thing going and be pretty well set and just walk over here to the butterfly range and start building a bunch more butterfly farm. I figure, if I do 2 auto crafters, or one auto crafter and 2 silk drainers, I could generate pretty quickly and be able to come back over here. There goes my frame rate for the moment. And just, yeah, keep loading up all this with butterflies. I really do not like placing these. Let me just say that. All right. Yeah. So I got room for some butterflies, but we're going to be making a lot with that big stockpile I got going. So I'm going to have room. I'm still thinking I need to set up something for like auto craft, like making all of those. You picked up Cyberpunk for $30. I saw that, I haven't seen enough stuff of Cyberpunk to make me want to get it. That's what I was saying. We were talking about that earlier. There's some great deals out there, but unfortunately, a lot of the great deals are on games I already have or just have absolutely no interest in. That's kind of the other thing is, there's plenty of deals. Like, Ark, you could get the whole bundle every expansion for $25 right now. And that's a ton of game time right there. But I already have it. You know, the Forest is like $5 right now because they've got Sons of the Forest coming out in February. You know, great way to drum up some more attention by getting new people to buy it because it's $5. But I already have it. Yeah, I was playing that in early access. So yeah, some of the best deals are just games I already have. Other than that, I was looking at Skyrim because I never did get around to getting that. I played Fallout instead. Which Fallout is on sale. You can actually get Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4 like really cheap right now. I know I think you get Fallout Game of the Year edition, like Fallout 4 Game of the Year is like $10. So good deals. I can't take advantage of a lot of them because I already have them. And the other ones I'm trying to decide if I really want to put in the time for that one. There we go. Where's the big one? Where'd it go? Did it? All right, I saw it. It hit somewhere down here. I mean, it did kind of go through the terrain. Somewhere I should see some rubble. Come on, let me up. Come on, there we go. I don't know where it landed. Like, I honestly don't know where that landed at. That's kind of a ripoff. Alright. Titan Quest. And a free game, Shelter 69. Okay. I did not see Titan Quest. I saw some interesting games. I was looking for new games, honestly. I was kind of hoping there'd be some new games where, like, hey, even if it's just 20% off as a new release, it'd be like, hey, here's something fresh to check out. And, oh, what was it? There was one. It was one of those hentai themed, like, anime girl ones that popped up. It was like something Sets Farm. And it's like a Sets fueled version of Stardew Valley. It's pretty much what I looked at. I was like, it seems like Stardew Valley, but there's a lot of focus on the idea of sets in it. That's pretty much it. Like, it's like, okay, this game's popular. Let's just throw some sets in there. That'll be a good enough separate game. I got those. You know what? Let's do... Oh, that's one thing I'm gonna need. I need to do some bee recycling, because I need to try and get some silk larvae if I am going to do another silk generator to speed up my production of production of fabric. All right, go. Take it. Take it. Use it. All right, come on now. I know something should be processing by now. It's not manipulate. Okay, so I put it in larva. Yeah. I didn't take that mod out. Mod's there. Ooh. So did I didn't do anything to change that. Okay, that's weird. I didn't do. I'm pretty sure I didn't take the mod out. I haven't been messing with anything. And suddenly it's decided it does not like the mod being, or it doesn't want to work with this one. Okay. That's weird. Let's go over here and I'll just manually set these up for a moment. That does make me want to. Oh wait. Yeah, gotta research and then start the earth thing. What? Okay, why is that not working? That's right. That. Okay. Something with the DNA sequencer is not working then. Something got a little goofy on that. Let's see if it will dump at least the output like it's supposed to. Because it should. Oh, no, it won't go there. Never mind. It'll go into silk. It'll go here. Yeah, it should go here because it's silk itself, and then the larva is like silk as well. I'm hoping that's like just a mod thing. It gets changed because it's weird that you got the silk and then silk for the larva as its own separate. Like it's the same name, item name, but you know, different item type. Let's see. I have 20,841 power right now. I'm trying to build that up a bit more to make things ready for when I actually can build the rest of that tower or fill in the tower. Again, it's kind of hard to see with the tower, the steam coming up from the tower. It does make it hard to see when I'm building. Okay, so no output. So that part worked. Why did it not sequence the, it didn't do it didn't take the larva for it. I got one. That for it? Okay, so I got one. Where's B? I got one B larva. Yeah, because this was full. All right, we gotta do this again. That's really weird that it worked to output, but it did not work for the input. And I mean, it's not like I haven't been, you know, using. Let's try this again. Maybe it just needed a kickstart. You know, maybe it just, apparently not. So the uncommon larvae are not working, but the rare and common were working last time I tried them. Like, I'm not sure what I did that would cause that to break. Oh, that bug is happening again. Something with, like, the beans, or the plants that they get detected as, like, they're fully grown, but then whenever you load the game, it starts growing again. Despite the fact that it's, like, you know, you didn't collect anything. Look at that. 5 on each one. I'm going to leave that last one. Let's just see how many I get on that. Same on this. I got 5 in there. And I don't need to worry about food. I got plenty of food here. All right, let's go. Silk larva. I need a silky. So there we go. All right, silk larva. So I need one more. Thought it was 2. I mean, that's Beehive is 1. Surprisingly, you don't need that for the butterfly ones as an ingredient, so I need another one. Alright, you know what? I'm doing double. I'm not taking a chance on it working on the first try. Yeah, it makes me want to, like, reset the mod somehow to see if maybe I could get that working again. Alright, one more silk larva. That's all I need. Yeah. Just, while we wait, go over here and do some more building. I guess if I get this tall enough that the steam is not a problem visually anymore, I could just, you know, then fill in one level at a time after that. Yeah, this is going to be a really tall tower. Because I just want to see how high I can build. Oh boy, yeah. That's full. See? There we go. That's the problem. Hard to see with the bright white background. Four more. Almost done. It's fine when you're, like, looking down at, but then when you do that, I mean, what am I gonna do? Your DNA machine is messed up, but also the recycler, so you can't put even the butterflies. Oh, okay. I may just, you know, re-download, like, a fresh copy and put it in. Sometimes that's, like, for some reason it gets all squirrely, even though nothing's changed on it. It's weird that it's outputting correctly, but not inputting. Oh, yeah, perfect timing for that one. That is almost full. I've seen good reviews for Grounded as well. I was looking at that one. It's, yeah, 25% off, I think it said. Is there 20 or 25% off? That's like the highest percentage of anything on my wish list when this sale started. And, you know, I like the whole, you know, it's kind of like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids type thing, survival. And I saw you got base building in it. I'm not 100% sold on it yet still. It's still one that I'm like, I just kind of, it just feels like it's stretching a bit. Like it's not, like, I mean, yeah, good reviews on it. That's one good point, but it's still, it's just like it's just missing that one thing that makes it really stand out for me as like, gotta buy it kind of thing. All right, silk production. See what else was it I need for that. Fertilizer tier 2. Okay, that's gonna be the fun one. Zeolite's the easy one. All right, let me refresh my memory on what I'm going to need for the fertilizer tier 2. So Methane's not a problem. Squash is not a problem. I mean, that's just outdoor farm. Outdoor farm, eggplant, okay, fertilizer. So algae. All right, so algae is gonna be the problem again. I may just ignore that. I may just. I'm still trying to decide if I want to try and do that as its own thing, or if I just go, you know what, do it right here like this. Like there. More silk for more fabric. So I could go and make a lot of butterfly farms. And I'm going to try it. Just because I want to know if it is the... Is it just the uncommon larva, or is it all larva are not working now? So, boom. And it goes. It's not taking that. I didn't change any names or anything. It's all the same. But it's sequencing. By the time I get over here, it's now sequencing. So it's... Did I just not... Like, I mean, I gave it time, right? I mean, I did walk over there for the uncommon, and it didn't pull it. Like, I'm pretty sure I did the same thing. I put it in, I walked over there, it wasn't using it, and I walked back, and then took it out, went over there, and put it in. This time, I actually took the rare larva, no problem. So, it's only the uncommon that are not working. And let this be a gold. I want to get rid of that gold one right there. I want a gold. Yeah, grounded is just one of those that it does seem like it would be a better co-op one. And yes, I got a gold. Partly because, again, it goes back to that feeling of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And, you know, it was like kids, not kid. Though I think they did make like a sequel, like Honey, I Shrunk the Kid or something like that, where it's like just one of them, maybe. I can't remember. I know there's like... Didn't they do one that's like Honey, I Shrunk Ourselves? I don't know. One of the things that's got me not diving into buying Grounded just yet is the fact that the game Small Land, basically the same thing, but less of a cartoonish type look to it. It's supposed to be getting close to release. It's supposedly, from what I saw, it is supposed to be getting really close to being put out as available. And that one, you get like fancier looking armors, stuff like that. And, you know, I just remembered something. I did... Oh, I was going the wrong direction, too. I got turned the wrong way. Damn, I just remembered I put like a... Well, now I can't find that thing. Okay. I got turned the wrong way. Let's see. I did a light. Yes. A light stick on the last one that I needed to do something with. So there, I forgot all about the fact that I put that there so I can designate the next one to work on. But yeah, the Small Land, check it out. It's been like on you know, to be announced, to be determined type time frame, but I saw somebody had a video on their channel where they're talking about they had heard from the developers or talked with the developers about, you know, it was going to be released very soon. This was like a recent video, so I'm hopeful for that one, because that one I kind of that's to me seems more like maybe almost an Ark in that kind of style, like Ark, but you got shrunk down, you know, which has got me a little bit more interested in that one than Grounded. Okay, yeah. And I'm gonna wait on this. I'm gonna do a big batch of DNA cooking later. So, how am I able to make the golden butterflies? I mean, it's just like a very low chance, but it happens once you unlock them. You need to go to make sure you've got the the full story part as far as the new alien areas. Go through the different doorways, which I did we did on the stream, and I did the video showing it. Go through all that, and I guess once you get the golden butterflies, which technically unlocks them, it seems like it's, I want to say last time, and maybe that's when you weren't able, because you were traveling, you weren't able to hear at that moment, but I tested it, and it was like about, I want to say 20% chance is what I got on a single batch all together. It was like 20% of them came out as golden larvae. It's a really high percentage, but it's basically, I just put them in, they just come out golden larvae. It's just a random chance. But I think it's got to be once you unlock the golden larva with the little the new lore part of the game. How did I do this? So I gave an empty spot and then start it up. So that's empty spot there. That should come out. All right. S-bots, I'm sure you can swear in different languages. I mean, it's called, Google Translate, but please do not do that in chat on the stream, or you will have the stream bot hammer coming down on you. I'm pretty sure it is just a case of you are using if you use a large enough batch, you do multiple ones, you're gonna get a good chance of one popping up as a golden larva. I don't think it's anything specific just to the mod itself, because the mod should not be causing anything like that to happen. It should be changing what options you get. Should just be it runs it through for you, and then whatever the output is, that's what you then get. It's basically just runs the process. There's no like tweaking availability or anything like that on the mod, so it's just a RNG, luck of the draw type of thing. Yeah, no match found. Yeah, it's kind of just, again, I kind of, let me go check my stock, and we might do another batch of 20, or actually, we might do a whole batch of 30. We'll just do like 30 total, and just kind of go based on how much how much I get out of the 30 that I put in. Kind of my idea was to have just stockpile a bunch of stuff and then turn around and just change the names on the containers, because all I gotta do is change the names and then they can interact. I could just stockpile enough for like 100. That's what I was kind of thinking, is like getting 3 packs of these, so that would be a full 105, and I could just like take 5 out of the last one and just be like, here's 100 larvae in one go. Maybe I have to I'd have to have multiple lockers for storage for the output, but I could do it all butterfly and just see what percentage it was. So I still want to kind of do that, but we'll do at least a run of 30. How about that? 30 is a good run. Well, let me free up some space too. Again, you might want, Jenny, you might want to take the mod and the mod config. I think there's a config file with it that it generates. But you could try just removing the config file and see if that fixes it. Okay, why is that not going? You know, I'm going to take all of these out. I'll just put them here for right now. So, there we go. It took a second for it to recognize. Okay, so that's... We'll have to reorganize. I need to make a fertilizer 2 one somewhere over here. I don't have room because I'm running out of room. So I guess I could take this out as I get more than enough oxygen capsules. All right. I'll take that. That. It's not like I need that many oxygen capsules at a given time. All I gotta do is go down to the lake and get what I need. Okay. Speaking of need, I'm gonna need some more fertilizer. Of course, none. Why is there none? I know there's algae that is not being used because it's too far away. That did not take very long for that to happen. There we go. That is still not working at all right. There we go. Get that one. Yeah, once this is all said and done, I'm still gonna build up a big batch of larva, fertilizer, all that, because I want to test it and see just how much, if I do full 100, how much of a percentage is there for the EMEO, the 1000, because so far I've seen a lot more of the blue 1200% ones than I've seen the little pinkish hot rod red ones, and then you basically got like the golden one over here that's the same formula, it's a lower percentage, but in my testing so far it has not been that low in comparison. It may seem low if you're doing it manually, Jenny, but it's definitely not that low in comparison. I was getting a good amount. Let's actually see. All right, got very first one produced in this batch is gold, and then I've got 3 blue and 2 red, so half of them already are blue. You know, that's pretty much what I've been seeing. Is I get the larger amount is the blue ones, and then the smaller amount, next one's red, then gold, which red should be the most common one. I mean, it's the lower, the cheaper one, and yet it's not the most common one for me. As I say, I know I've got stuff there. Don't make me angry. I don't want to have to redo the mod again. Let's see. 1. See, that's 2 gold. Out of... All right, there we go. 8. So out of 8, I have 3 red, 3 blue, and 2 gold. Hello, cool man. Xbox, you speak normal words in English. How about that? I mean, you can go speak in whatever language you want, but if you're gonna type in chat, you need to keep it to English. While those are sequencing, let's get some more of this. Let's see, I need... Oh, I did do 2 right here. Okay. I did 2, but then I... Yeah, oh, I did mess up. Okay. Yeah, okay, I see it now, because that would put it too close. Alright. 1... now let me count. I keep forgetting because it takes so long in between each walk up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6. Like, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is the top level once I start going up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we need that one. And I got enough. There. Now the fun part of trying to get these to line up again. This is still the nightmare. Because if it snaps to the other set of stairs, it floats. If it snaps to the platform, you're good, but you can't see it until you try to place it. See? Like that. It's snapped. That one snapped properly. This one snapped wrong. And it seems to be more often wrong than right. Again, yeah, wrong. I'm just... I get so fed up with the stairs that I almost don't want to use them anymore. Like, at least until this is fixed, because this is bad. You have to position it just right. And sometimes it's not even a matter of just right, it's just a matter of how many times do you need it to go before it snaps correctly? There we go. Finally. All right, 8 more. And now I can't see. This. Yep. I can't see where I'm placing stuff down. This is why I'm not building any more heaters at the moment. Yeah. That's why I am not doing any more heaters until I get high enough. It's not that's just I appreciate the steam. I appreciate that it makes it look like it's hard at work heating up the atmosphere, But we need a way to turn that down a little bit. That's honestly, that is a little too much. And you know people want to stack the heaters. Come on, you want to build it like that because there's just way too much floor space being taken up, spreading them out. Especially if you don't want to wait forever for terraforming to happen. I thought I saw rare larva pop up. See how we're doing. Okay, so for a change, I'm getting a lot of red ones now. But you see, I've got 3. Oh, I got more gold. I've got more gold right now than I've got of the blue. A lot more red for a change. But I'm actually getting a higher yield on the golden larva than the blue larva. They seem to be very close together in terms of percentage on the RNG. Okay, I'm taking those. No, you cannot speak in Old English. When the zombie apocalypse hits, will coffee or peanut butter be more important to having storage? Well, the thing is, coffee, you know, depending on where it is produced, they have a certain tolerance for mold and insects, specifically cockroaches. Okay, I'll go ahead and say that if you're a coffee drinker, depending on where your coffee gets sourced from, there is a chance that ground up cockroaches are in your coffee grounds. That's why you buy whole beans. Even then, you might find a cockroach in there, but at least you don't drink the cockroach. So depending on where you find it, you know, you might have a chance that there might also be some mold still in the coffee, which would mean the coffee's not going to last very long in storage in a zombie apocalypse. But peanut butter, you know, especially depending on brand, should last quite a while, partly because of, well, it's sealed already. You know, when you buy it at the store, it's going to provide you some protein, which is going to be very useful in the apocalypse when you maybe are struggling to find good sources of protein. You know, I would say peanut butter is probably more likely to be a better thing to store, though based on people and psychology, I have a feeling that coffee might be one of those things that is going to be a good trade option, something that you can you know, have for bartering, as long as people don't decide to just steal it from you. If you ever watched the show Doomsday Preppers, there's a guy on one episode, one season, that his whole thing was, besides saving, like stockpiling some food, instead of worrying about growing his own food, he was growing grapes to make wine. Because his whole thing was, everybody's still going to want to get drunk, especially in the apocalypse, because they're going to want to drink away their troubles. So he is like, that's his barter system, was he had a whole wine cellar. He knew how to make the wine, take care of the grapes. That was what he was going to use for bartering. And, you know, of course, their experts were saying, well, you know, you need to have at least some food just in case. Also probably need to have a way to protect your wine a little more than just a cellar. But, you know, again, that's, you would think, no, food should be the priority, but people are still going to want to drink. So having a stockpile of something like alcohol can be a good trade thing. That's why I think coffee would be a good trade item for apocalypse. But from a food and value standpoint, I think peanut butter would be better. Oh, if that one had appeared right there, we'd have a nice little decoration going. So that's unusual. That is weird that I'm, in this case, getting so many red versus blue. I'm getting more gold than I'm getting blue. So it seems like it changes every time I play. Like I've played where I got a couple of gold, like 3 or 4 blue or 3 or 4 red, and then all the rest were just, it was like a row of blue, straight, nothing else. And now it's like changed again. And it's not like a game update is doing it. I think it's just a case of something. It's like something's flipping when I load the game or something on some of the RNG stuff. Because that does seem oddly high for gold, and it's definitely weird that I'm getting so many red now compared to I normally get. The amount I've got in red is normally how many I get in blue, and the blue is the red normally. It's like a flip-flop of what it normally is for me when I do this. See, now suddenly here's a bunch of blue, because I'm talking about it's like, all right, fine, here's a bunch of blue larvae. Got a few more. What was I doing? What was that? Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I'm gonna check my stockpile. That's good. I'll take 2. Yeah, just take 2, break them down. I'm gonna build me some more power. Yeah, this is all about being compact. I'm not so worried about the actual aluminum, though that will help on occasion. Oh, wayward piece of super alloy. All right. Six more. Yeah. All right. Gonna pop in this one. That. Alright. And then we're gonna do right here. See, that, how much this stuff will overlap, it's kind of crazy. It's like that can overlap that badly, but then the butterfly farms don't overlap. Hey, Bradley. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, it has been a while. I mean, well, since I did Sodolic, but also since I remember seeing you join in. Oh, I didn't count that right. I counted 6 because I had built 6, and I did not bring all 6 with me. Oh well, it's more. Sometimes it does not reach all the way here when I'm trying to build, so that's fine. There we go. There's that. Okay, yes. I built 9. I meant 6, but I built 9. Rare larva. It might be time to reload the save. Getting back to that lower percentage for certain things, stuff that's just very, showing up less and less, and more importantly, my algae is obviously getting into that point of being stuck. All right, so that's all of them. You see how much it suddenly changed to blue right there at the end. It's like fairly, balanced, maybe a few red, and then suddenly it's like all blue. Hey, here's a red. Let's count. So that's 11 blue, 14 red, and 5 gold. And you saw how quickly I got some of the gold ones going. Yeah. So, all right, I'm going to recycle these, because who needs red ones, you know, when you got better. Let's see, that should be a good start right there. Just make sure I'm not running out of room. Good. And this is why I want to do just a straight batch of 100 in one go, because I want to see how much. I mean, that's a much better count to go by. You know, if I do, here's 100 larvae. You know, I do a full cycle of 100 to see how much I get using the same recipe. You know, 100. If you get 20 gold, then you can say it's roughly 20% chance for gold larva to appear. You know, bigger sample size means more accurate read. And you know, I'm not even gonna worry about those. I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna use the larva to restock my other storage. It'll go towards the 100 larva test. I pick them up. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So that's there's a bunch of larvae that did not get used. So that's still at least 30 right there. Total. Yeah, I'm gonna keep building up now at this point. I'm not gonna do any more larva production. I'm just gonna find them and keep going to fill in all this. So there's those that were already in that. That was not part of that batch. So there we go. I've got that many. There. Hopefully, I think I should have enough farms available. So I also need to make a lot more butterfly farms before I go producing all those larvae. That's yeah. I have a lot of, I mean, 100 larvae. If they all turn out to be, even if every single one of them turns out gold, that's still 50 more farms I have to be ready to fill up. And you know what? I need to check because I got gold to swap around. I need to put a light on these too, just to say which one is the next one to get swapped out. So I can slowly fill these in. All gold. All right. I'm gonna cut close. I'm gonna be on the very last row now. Yeah, perfect. Filling up this row, which means this is my next one to start on. That's a total of 5 empty butterfly farms right now. Yeah, I'll have to start making a bunch more of those. You started Minecraft as you do addiction. Did you start because of an update, or you just finally decided to, you know, get into playing it again? I've started playing it again, but it's just for me to have some fun on my own. What? Oh, I apparently was still on a deconstruct thing, and it decided to deconstruct some stairs. Okay. Let's see, yeah. Okay, how am I doing? Biomass. Obviously, it's not moving as fast as the other ones because of the way the count is being done, but I am at one. I've got to count from the right side. 1,573,451,520 per second on those versus, you know, the heat, pressure, all that. Yeah. Okay, butterfly farms. Let's see. Yeah, the fertilizer tier 2, the nuggets, and zeolite, which again, why I'm thinking I need to do I might do a little automatic production thing over there just because. Be right there. All right. It was 4 fertilizer tier 2. Perfect. Yeah. And then I need some nuggets. Which nuggets are not a problem. I mean, it's mushrooms, you know. Outdoor farms have made that work well enough. Oh boy, yeah. I built over here because I wanted it close and not mess up my travel, making me travel too much. But now I'm kind of thinking maybe I should have built this way off away from my base. Oh. As soon as I look away to the side, my frame rate just goes right back up. I get up here and get rid of some of these butterflies in view. Wow, it's not even want to show all of them. Yeah, you see some butterflies. Just kind of sitting there flapping their wings, and then they're kind of like jumping, like it's like looking at really crummy stop motion from this distance. But that's my butterfly farms now. I know we're gonna have something like that for fish. You gotta have a fish farm once the fish stage gets added to the game. I'm assuming that's going to be part of the next update. It just makes sense for that to be in the next update. But I'm trying to decide where I want to put the fish farms. I guess I'll put them in the big body of water, the starting valley, because there's a lot of water there. Unless we get a new biome over there near the waterfalls. Could also be good to put them by the waterfalls because, you know, it's a lot of open water there as well. I'm wondering how what kind of idea they're gonna have for the fish rocket. What's it gonna do, like launch into orbit and just spray fish eggs everywhere? It's like, oh, it's an insect rocket. It launches up with a lot of bees. So it spreads bees out everywhere. And instead, you're gonna do like, here's a fish rocket that sprays fish eggs all over the planet. You are just now getting into Minecraft. Oh, that is kind of surprising. Minecraft's been around for a long time now. It's an elderly game, as in it's an older game. That's pre Elder Scrolls, you know. It's before Fallout 4 too. All those, that's before a lot of stuff. So yeah, it's just but you know, it is a case of it was, you know, I remember playing Minecraft when it was still just creative, you know, originally, and then going on to and now there's like a survival mechanic to the game. Oh, tree lighting tonight. All right. Yeah, don't cross the wires. You know, do not cross the streams. It's bad when you cross the streams. Bunch more. Oh, well, there goes making another one. I may just, may have to go actually come back to do some more building on the next layer. I'm now kind of like, you know, the way I built my base worked because of the mod I was using. Now with the autocraft, I definitely am going to build the next game, fresh start. I'm going to be building my bases differently there. I'm not going to build it way up here like this. I'll build for a view, but I'm going to still build where I have a lot of easy access on the ground for stuff. But yeah, I'm starting to think now, like when I do the next time I do some big tower of heaters like that or something, like, you know, to that style, I am going to build a teleporter like I'm doing for my my remote power tower, the nuclear reactor ones, the green balls, and in a big stack. I'm gonna do like that. I'm gonna build like some, like way off at the very edge, away from my base, where it's not gonna cause frame rate issues or anything. Like way over there at the edge of that cliff range. That's where I'll build the tower for the heaters and just have it going way up in the sky. And instead, I'll have the autocraft stuff over there, and I'm just gonna teleport there when I need to build stuff. Because that's, yeah, just the more I could get further out, the better it seems to work. I guess either that will be fish farms, or getting over by the waterfalls will be fish farms. I'm still wondering what we're gonna have when they get to like there's fish, there's amphibian. I'm sure there's gonna be like reptile. And then there's probably, at that point, they're going to go to, like, mammal stage. Unless they just do fish, amphibian, and then straight into reptile, mammal. I mean, the way they're kind of doing that, or they do fish, and then animal, you know, just like that. But I'm sure it's going to be, with the stages, try to give you amount of time frame. As far as being able to play for a while. Fish, amphibian, reptile, mammal is going to be the way it is. And so mammal will be like the final stage before it's like considered habitable. And I'm just thinking, like, so amphibian, that's frogs. You know, you're going to have it like, oh, we're spraying tadpoles everywhere with a rocket. You know, and then you have the reptiles where you do like, I mean, it's going to be like in Florida, iguanas falling from the trees. It's just going to launch a rocket up in the sky and see iguana falling to the ground. So mammal, I'm trying to decide, you know, the logical ones would be something that could also serve as like a food type mammal. Something that would live off of stuff we've already got. I would be thinking cows or pigs, you know. Maybe chickens too, because eggs, and they could eat like the larva, you know, and the bugs. There would be, you know, value there for that. Like, oh, here, I come a chicken and eat the common larva. That just made me think, we already got that space cow mod. I mean, is that going to even be like, are they going to update that to have like, here's the normal cows, but here's the space cows. The space cows are special. Or if it's just going to be, all right, you know, we got cows in the game now, so I don't have to worry about it. Just takes a while to get to the cows in the game normally. I'll take, yeah, I think I need to reload my save. I think stuff is starting to get locked up. And it also is like with the mammals or reptiles, are we gonna have birds as a separate stage. There's going to be a bird stage. And then the mammal stage. Like reptiles, birds, mammals. Are we going to do like that? Or is it just going to be like, you know, forget the birds. Well, I got enough flying stuff in the air with the bees and the butterflies. Alright. Actually, we're going to get over here. As we're going to... See? Alright, so there's... What is this not producing for? That. I need to build me another one of those over here. That's... Yeah. That's getting old. Speaking of, I need to check this one over here because it's got gunked up too. Look at that. You know that deposit to remote storage mod where it would take stuff and I was like, oh hey, I got an oxygen capsule label on this locker. Just move all those here. That kept that from happening. It didn't let that stuff get stuck, you know. We need a disposal machine option for like getting, like, say, in this area. Dispose of all the oxygen capsules. Dispose of all the honey. We don't need it. No, don't you deconstruct. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make another one. So maybe it'll help balance out with the fact that that one keeps getting stuck all the time. Yeah, I'll do it over here. That would work. Okay. Look at that. Grab, if I can, grab that. Save. And Timmy. Hey. Wake up. Show some face. Come on. Come on. Show your face. Show. Look up here. Look. Look at people. Look at people. Look at the camera. Eat that two stick. Eat both of them. I guess you did. You ate both of them. Fat. Getting fat. I'm surprised. It looks like he ate the chew stick I gave him, and the remaining half of his bully stick is gone too. Yep, you just don't. All right, lay down. Are you tired or something? Did you play too hard this morning? You act like you played too hard or something, and you're like all like worn out. I don't get you, Timmy. Yeah. Oh. Yep. Okay, he's tired. He says, "Leave me alone." What mod was it? There's no... I don't have a recycle larva mod. I don't have anything like that. I have the mod that auto sequence DNA, which does the automatic crafting and of the larva and the tree seeds. It's basically built for both of those to process. Okay, we got those going. I don't have one that's like just specific to letting you recycle larvae. It's just a case of... Oh yeah, I knew that. So, the auto sequence DNA, which is specific to the tree and the larva right now. Whenever they do like auto sequence, you know, fish DNA, whenever that's available in the game, it'll have something for that too, I'm sure, after the update. And you just basically have to go in, you know, look up the name of what it is, like, you know, in this case it's larvae, and then butterfly. You just gotta put the inputs, outputs like that. But I haven't seen anything for recycling specifically. Would like to see an automated recycling mod, but I haven't seen it yet. Oh. It's a lovely day. Yeah, Timmy is a chill doggo, especially when he is tired. Oh, look at that right there. That's what I'm talking about. That look, before the steam kicks in, that visual in the distance of all, like, it looks like LED tubing, like neon tubing. And there's a rare larva. Yeah, that's... And then the steam messes it all up. Too much steam. Not enough sales. All right. Oh, of course. Well, I'm okay. I'm at the edge already. Okay, so that needs to go this way then. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna see where I needed to get to do the rest of it. Apparently, I'm already at the edge. So this. There we go. Like that. Like that. Which means this is gonna come around. I think I did it that way. Yeah, okay, so I balanced it out coming to the edge, and then the edge is where... More rare... See how much I'm getting rare larva as soon as I start fresh? So, let's see, that's... Yeah, ladder comes down to here. So I'm trying to make sure I've got it set up right. There we go. Alright, Yep, okay. I'm kind of having to stop and see if I can see a little hint of green along the edge of the existing foundation. Okay, not quite there yet. I'm gonna say last one. Yes. Three more. Not gonna be enough. I don't think. Nope. One more. Oh, two more, yeah. Because in this, there, yeah. Yeah, that steam does not help with the building at all. It's not letting you recycle the butterflies. I mean, that's not a mod. That's just part of it. You can recycle the larva without a mod. Try taking all of your mods out, unless you've got like something that's from a mod that is built as part of your base. You know, just temporarily take all your mods out. Like save right there with a butterfly larva in your inventory at the recycling machine. Close the game. Take your mods out. Load the game. Try to recycle. And if it still doesn't let you recycle, then something's corrupted with your game file. You could try like a repair using Steam to like do a repair, see if that makes a difference. But you might have to reinstall Bepanets afterwards. Sometimes that messes it up. But if you take out all your mods and it works, then you know it's a mod that's causing the problem. And I would just, at that point, put back in like 2 mods at a time. If it stops working, then it's one of those 2 mods, and you just take one out. If it works after that, then you know it was that mod that was the problem. So you put in mod A and mod B, and it's not working, then take out mod B and it's still not working, then you know it was mod A. Take mod A out, put mod B in, it works, then you might have found your problem, just move on. It may just be re-download that mod to see. Oh, that's a lot of butterflies. That is a lot of butterflies. Eventually what I'm gonna do, or at least whenever we get the fish stage, and I'm more focused on fishes, I'm gonna get a bunch of, I'm gonna get some more gold. I'm gonna get the blue larva brought back. I'm gonna have it like, here's my final count. I don't need any more after this of larva. You know, or at least no more butterfly farms at the moment. Maybe larvae become like one of the food things for the fish farms. I don't know. But I no longer need to go out and gather up a ton of larvae to try and make these butterfly larvae, all that. You know, it's just done with that. What I'm gonna do is cycle all of those blue ones out for gold. I'm gonna try, as time consuming as it will be, even with the mod, I'm gonna try to recycle them all and get all of my butterfly larvae to be gold, and I'll be just one big field of gold butterflies. I still have several floors to go. Haven't been messing with this as much. Grab some red powder. I know I'm using it up for those. Boom. There you go. Make some more. Yay. Pulsar quartz. Again, this one doesn't show the clock ticker thing, you know. Other ones, it does that, but then it starts working again. This one just, for some reason, does not want to show that ticker thing going. All right, that's a good count right there. I think. Oh, I did not use as much red powder as I thought. I thought it's. Yeah, it is supposed to be used for that. Alright. I guess that means I need to build 6 more of those. I have my big tower over here with a lot of green balls on it. Glowing green balls. That's an important distinction. The balls have got to glow. Regular green balls is a bad thing. Glowing green balls means something special. If they add something to the game that involves glowing blue balls, I'm out then. I'm done. Ultimate power solution. Big glowing blue balls. And I clicked the wrong one. tagline for that update. It's finally good to have blue balls. There we go. Still not quite to that point where it's... There we go. Okay, I can see my base now in the distance. That means potentially I might see these sitting over here when I look out at the or not. Can't see anything. Too much gray. Can't even see the forest down below. You know what? I have never tried this. Building on top of an existing existing ladder. And I still would like to see this fixed where we don't have to do this kind of placement for the big room to work. Okay, it worked. That should still be easier than that. Like, well, okay, this is being really picky. Just place on top of the existing one. Don't link over there. Link there. There we go. Fantastic. End up with one piece of titanium left over. Okay, that gives me some room for more power. Eat some from here. I have been neglecting my food over there. Oh, what do I need to do now? I'm trying to think. I made a big batch of butterflies. I had not planned on that one. Let's do well, yeah, I might have some more iron at this point. Probably not a lot, but I might have some more. At least get the outer edge of the platform done. Hey. I'm gonna go this way. I actually can see over here. There we go. And now I can't see anything. All right, good. I got enough. Last one. Let's see. Yay! Okay. I was above that point where it was making me drop with I was actually staying up in the air. Can't even see the top of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that number 5 I'm on, or is I? Yes. No. Is that? You know what? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is floor number 5. It's like it lags when I start to fall now. And I was gonna say, this is like that scene they do in a movie where somebody dies and they see the bright light at the end of the tunnel. This is the bright light at the end of the tunnel. Spoiler, I died in the game. That's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's all over. Some future planet crafter's gonna come find my body in a cave somewhere. Yeah, I may be trying that mod for disabling particle effects and such. I'm sure that should let me disable the steam effect. Because that's making it hard to build. Okay, let me check. Okay, yeah, that. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna recycle a bunch of super alloy rods. I'm gonna build some more power, because always use more power. Okay, I think I got all the aluminum. Rapid fire. Full. There's a lot of super alloy that I have been accumulating. I think I might just do enough to burn through the entire stock I have of pulsar quartz. That sounds, if I burn through all my pulsar quartz, I may end up filling up my aluminum at this point. That's a lot of builds. Yeah, let's go ahead and start building stuff. Still not done. Okay. Too bad it won't collect from the ground while I'm doing that. Craft from the ground. How's that for a mod? You just walk around and anything within a certain range, even if you haven't picked it up ever, it's there on the ground. It spawned in. It'll craft using that. That would definitely be like a cheat mode type of mod, but I'm sure somebody, if they could make it work, they would do it. All right. You know what? Let me just see if I can actually get these to craft in the floor. itself without having to go over there, if it will reach far enough. I am on the side towards the pulsar port, so it doesn't fit. It does not fit. Wait, did I do that differently down below? I did. I extended it all the way around. Okay. How did I... Hang on, let me get to the right floor. Yep. At some point, I will get to the correct floor. There, okay. That's lined up way different. I think I got this in closer. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna do it like this. Okay. Not a lot of walking room. A lot of ladders to traverse. Alright, let's... I just want to... you know what? I'm gonna wait until I've got this all cleared. I want to see how much more power I just went up. I was like, what, 28,000, I think? Oh boy, okay. Still did not use up enough. Alright, that's 4 more before I... that's, yeah, 4 to use all that up. Oh. I used up all my pulsar quartz already. Oh. Alright, if I, yeah. Oh, this is not going to be enough. That's going to take 5. So that's 1 more. Plus I need 1 there. All right, so that's the one. That's 3. Yes, I'll come back. That's 3 more right there. At least power, not counting the ones I've got sitting out here that I'm gonna break down, and I'm out of room for super alloy at the moment. So strangely picky on certain things and their placement. Okay, out of pulsar quartz. And there we go. I just gotta turn my mouse speed down a bit, make it easier to place these. I would love to see a, like, I mean, grant there's stuff that snaps in the game. Just like in Subnautica, there are certain things that snap when you're building, but not everything snaps. It's not like I'm sitting here snapping just left and right, whatever, you know. It's not like I'm doing that on everything. So I would love to see a snap build type mod for this game that lets you snap certain things. Like Subnautica, solar panels don't snap, but having it where it snaps, it kind of follows along like a grid type of thing, like a small grid where you got fine-tuned placement, everything, so you can line things up easier. I would love to see something like that for this, or maybe just native in the game snapping. Actually, let me check. I did not put one of those there, so I can do that. Get an extra one in on each floor. Yeah, one more on each floor. That'll work. And before I dehydrate, alright, that's, you know what? There we go. Top side. Oh, one thing I forgot. And I'm gonna go ahead and do it now that I'm thinking about it. May go back and do the flooring the same way on all of these in the end. As close to a just big glass dome as possible. Yay, I've reached another spot where it's like let me hover higher than I should be. Seems like there's different gradient levels. Oh, did I break through another one? Yeah, look at that. I'm backing up further and further into, you know, the sky. Okay, so I seem to have broken past the barrier that is letting me just continually increase in height without any kind of modding for that part. If you build high enough, you can basically jetpack your way all the way up into the sky. And you see, I'm kind of going in a certain direction right here. All right. Oh, and it's not just the jetpack. I'm holding back. I'm holding S to move backwards. As soon as I take S off, I start to fall. Oh, my coordinates are still going up, though. And if I take the jetpack off, I fall, too. Oh, that's a weird bug, I would say. I'm sure it's not intended this way. If you hold jetpack and reverse, and you get above a certain height, it lets you just keep climbing indefinitely. Okay, Let's hit 600 for my height, and then I'm going to drop. And since there's no splash mechanics with the water, I'm sure I'm going to have to, like, catch myself so I don't die. That was a nice view. Yeah. Sure, that's going to get used at some point. Otherwise, I'll build some drills over there, too. There. So, I was doing that again. Yep. So neat. Just keep building really tall, and you get all sorts of fun little things that should not happen but do happen. All right, I'm fixing this. See, I built it because I had the resources. Don't give me the ding anymore. No more dings. That's, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna throw some. I'll throw these in there until I get some more pulsar quartz. You got it to work? Did it work because you like removed all the mods and reinstalled, or did you like have to tell it to check? You're like verify game integrity. When you get back from checking dinner, Jenny, somebody make sure she hears this to verify with us what you did. It might help somebody else with the same problem. I think my algae is broken again. Yep. As soon as I start collecting, immediately it's like, oh hey, here's some algae I can grab and use. Alright, put these away. You know, I've just realized I forgot to check a moment ago. Power. I was at 28,000, now I'm at 66,000. 144,000 in production. Alright, that's it. That's my goal there. I'm also going to build that tower. Because, I mean, yeah, the nuclear reactors help. But, I mean, it's 28,000 to 115,000. Fusion generators take up less room. I'm going to... The nuclear reactors, I'm just getting up to a certain height because I want to show off that, like, hopefully see them at a distance. This, I'm just going to build until I hit, like... I guess I got to go for 1 million power. Which, honestly, with the right setup, is not hard to do now. Technically, you know, separate them far enough and I could just have, if I was on the ground level, pulsar quartz on one spot, and another spot over here, I'd have the, just straight super alloy. You know, just go and build, grab what I need, start building. Works so much better until that steam kicks in. And you know what? Let me look, see. Is there a steam option for the graphics? Turn off steam. Hopefully the final game will have more detailed options in the settings for like graphics and such. runoff rare larva popped up. Perfect. All right. Oh, right by my foot. See, don't know. I can't remember exactly when it happened, but it was one of the recent updates. It's just got the game to a point where it's like, yeah, about every 30, 40 minutes, you need to save, close your game, reopen the game, because certain things are just getting like stuck. All right, let's see if I haven't built anything here for a while, so I've been letting these kind of go. Shouldn't have a problem. Already producing the next batch. Yeah, that's I'm already at 50 of them. Wait. Oh, that's red from the heater below. I thought I saw another larva pop up. Oh man. Okay. Again, yeah, snapping for something like this would be helpful. Okay, let's see, how am I doing? Oh, I still got plenty of that. Okay, so that's right, I had a bunch of powder built up from the other place. Oh, that's it. Even with all the air stuff, I only got 4 in one go. All right, that's 4 more heaters, tier 5. I still don't think we're going to get anything above a tier 5. It just does not make any sense to have anything more massive than that without the intention you're going to build just one of them. Only because of where you're going to put them, you know? I mean, the size of that, tier 4 to tier 5, a tier 6 would be, you know, at least the height of almost 2 floors, plus probably covered the space of, I would say, 2 to 4 of those in width. It gets to the point you're like, why go beyond tier 5? Had to take a break to cry to yourself. I mean, you cry to somebody else, you know. It sometimes helps to cry to another person to, you know, get emotional support. Don't have to cry to yourself if, you know, you got someone to talk to. Oh, I forgot. I was already out of room. Oh. Okay, then I'll just do this. And there you go. Check on my pulsar quartz again. That out. Take that out. And mean, I'm good with that. You know, just keep going. Keep it, come on. Alright. Get rid of that. Pulsar quartz. That's picking me back up pretty quickly there. Yeah, just gotta keep tabs on that. You know, some of this stuff I forget it's going. Honestly, like I completely forget. Oh yeah, I had that going. You know, I just gotta remember to go check stuff. There. Okay. Tierless comp. Why would you put a curse on me? Or are you talking about Xbox? Or German Empire, as his name is right now. Xbox, if your friends are at work, I'm sure you got somebody else you could talk to. I mean, you know, not a single person in your family to talk to. Nobody you could just, you know, text, be like, hey, I know you're at work, but can we talk for like 2 minutes? All right. I'm almost to the same height as my base. Oh, the wrong level. Yeah. Yeah. Puts me at 55. Heaters. So what was the difference? 3 super alloy, 2 iridium rods, and explosive powder. Well, you know, super alloy rods, I got extra of those over there. It makes it easier. Explosive powder, I got plenty of iridium rods. Okay. You know what? Yeah, let's start taking a couple of these out. So I got some ideas. Huh. I mean, Xbox, all you gotta do is ask your friends, hey, are you free for a moment, or can you let me know when you're free for a moment to talk? I mean, that's really all it takes. I mean, you don't have to assume they just can't talk. I mean, it's just, you know, I mean, that's why we got text messaging now. Just quick text message, hey, do you have a moment? Short 1 iridium rod. Okay. Sport. Right. Okay, regular. Regular common ones. Let's see, what am I missing over here? I'm missing one iridium rod. Kind of the point of taking these out. Noodles for dinner. All right. So everybody's going to Jenny's house for noodles. And Jenny, I guess you didn't see it. I asked, what was it that worked to fix your problem with the game? Was it like removing all the mods and then trying again, or was it a certain mod? Because somebody might have the same issue, and that way, we know what to tell them. Said, I haven't had that issue, but you did, so I kind of want to know what was that worked for you to fix it. Oh, yes, there we go. That. Okay. Iridium rods, I can get over there. Let's check over here. May actually just start taking some of the super alloy over there. I have plenty of that. You just reinstalled them one by one. So do you have all the mods back in completely, or do you have a certain mod that you left out? Because, I mean, if it's just a matter of you reinstall them all one at a time, that's not really something that can be replicated for most people if they encounter the same issue. But, at least it gives some information to help. Oh. So your mom is sick. Your daughter was sick last time. So did she get the same thing? Or is there everybody in the family getting sick? Or is this just just happened to be at the same time? Like coincidental. $14. $14. There we go. Let's see. Oh, my larva. Ah. Drink the shallow water. All right, there's another one. And out again. Okay. Might start bringing some of my super alloy down from the base to balance out. But that works right there. That's a total of 10. Well, that puts me at 60 tier 5 heaters. Now, I was at 50. I'm at 60. It's 25 per floor. Yeah. You just learned control to build what on the foundations? Had to go to urgent care in Branson. You had to go to urgent care, and then she got something while you were there. Oh, yeah, that's why you're cooking the noodles, because you feel bad. Like, okay, I had to go to urgent care while we were on vacation. Now you're sick because you being in the waiting room with other sick people there. You can hold control to build the foundation? What do you mean? Like, oh. You mean like drag? 'Cause I've tried that. It didn't work before. You could click and do that. You know, just hold control and keep clicking, but I never got it to like drag to build. All right. Oh, wait. So, take out 20. Wait, if I really need some, I've got them there. And boom. You know, I guess I should probably start stockpiling because I need Gen 2. I'm just gonna put all of that over here for the recipe. So what I do is go in and change the names of the containers, and then it literally is just gonna pull from these, make sure I got all of them used. So if I fill up all of these, which I'm already doing pretty well with that, get 100 larvae. 100, fertilizer, 100 mutagen tier 2. We'll do a live, like, okay, I'm saying this going, I'm taking everything out of the other containers where I'll change the names, whatever I need to do to take them out of the bits. And then I'm just gonna set it going. And let that run and process to see, yeah, how much, what's the balance, what's the ratio we get start to finish on 100 larvae. How many reds, blues, and golds do I get? Because that would be, again, just a much better test. Instead of doing 20 at a time, we do 100 straight. And that 100, I could say, oh yeah, out of that, it was like 15 were gold. Well, that says it's about 15% chance of getting gold larva. Okay, I think that's done. I might try to finish that this week before next stream. So maybe next stream we could do just first thing, go and change the names and let all of that go and just process and just, yeah, see what kind of count I get if I just run a straight 100 larvae through. No interrupting, no recycling or anything. Just let go, see what I get for 100 larvae. And that'll be enough, honestly, on those to... oh, it might help if I had other stuff not already in those, right? I should probably take some of this stuff back with me. Great. I did not realize I had that stuff there. I thought I cleared all this out. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can clear just a straight 100 larvae. I mean, that's a good amount, to test with. That's a nice even amount. 100% chance. See how you do on 100 larvae, Fabric? Where do I put the fabric? Can't put it in there. I have to start stockpiling fabric somewhere as well. Oh, I know. I got some in here, I think. Yep. There we go. Okay, what is it? What time? Yeah, it might be a good time to, because I am taking some stuff out of there. It might be good to save and reload my save. Just make sure. All right, yeah, that should work. Fix that problem. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Pulsar quartz. Let's go see if I've got any more being made already, because I'm going for that 1 million power. That's another thing I'm gonna do before I call it into this game save. I'm gonna get 1 million power in production. May not use it, but I'll get to 1 million power in terms of production. All right, what am I missing? I mean, there's algae. Look, all this algae. Now, that's way too far out to be used. There we go. All right. Take that. Take that. Okay. Okay. It says I'm not going to do any more larvae right now. I'm not going to process any more until I get that 100 batch ready to go. I'm gonna actually take everything out of those. That way I get that full 100 first, and then I'll start migrating. I'll start adding some fertilizer and such back. I just want to make sure I don't throw things off in terms of how I have some stuff organized. Ooh, that. Yeah, like that. Okay. Go ahead and take some of this out too. Yeah, I forgot I had all that stuff over here. Silicon I had, yeah. Aluminum. I may actually have too much aluminum now. Titanium? I actually do need titanium. I have been using that a good bit. Man, I thought I put both of those in. There, alright, that clears the fertilizer and the mutagen tier 2 out of this base, so nothing should pull from here right now. And I can just, I'll change the name on the containers slightly so it doesn't affect it when I start filling it in. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that. Alright, so that's one container, part of another. One container, part of another. Yeah. I'll get this done. This will be what we do next time. We'll do a test right at the start. I'll just change the names, let everything run for a full 100 larvae. And see what happens with that. How much do we get if I run a full 100 larvae straight through, no recycling? What results do we get? What percentages? And we'll see what the rough percentage. It's not gonna be exact, but it's gonna be a rough idea of what the percentages are. Alright, that, if I go back downstairs, let's see. That did not grow again. It did not double up, but that's still doubled, or quintupled. There's 5 on each one. Oh, much better. Okay, let's see. What can I get? 1, 2. Can't get a third. I'm short. Just short by a little bit of iridium. Oh. Did it? Yes! It did it. One more. That's 3 more. That puts me at 63. Tier 5 heaters. Nowhere even close on the drills. Yeah, I'm going full out. I am not stopping until I hit either a build limit or it just gets so bad that this game save is not playable. If it gets to that point where the game save is like too stuttery, does not perform well enough, it can't be played anymore, I'll stop. But otherwise, I'm gonna build as tall as I can on that. That's not stopping. That's gonna use up that 1 million power right there. And speaking of power, let's see how much I am now consuming. I was at what, 80,000 available. Now I'm at 60. 144,000, 83 being used, 63 heaters, 50 tier 3 heat ore extractors, 40 drills. Okay, I wasn't actually that far off then. 68 tree sprayers. Some of those still need seeds. 73 butterfly farm tier 2. Wow. 73. They're almost all full. So we'll be adding another 50 worth of larva next stream when I get that filled in. So that's gonna put me up to 100. I think 100 butterfly farms is a good spot to be at. Like, oh, I got 100 farms, you know, 100 butterfly farm tier 2s, and then I go and say, okay, now I'm gonna try to get all of them to be just golden larva, because that's 200 golden larva. That's a lot of, you know, retrying to get that 200 golden larva. You know, I think that's a good one to say. I did that. You know, S-Bots is gonna turn around and say, I'll do 1,000 butterfly farms with all golden larva. All right, 10. That's 2 more reactors. Plus what I got there. Wait, I should have a sufficient amount of stuff again for some more power. I'm going to let this build up, and then, you know what? I know what I need. Hey, take all these out. There we go. Take all that. You want to do 10 million power as the goal, but you're not going to do, you know, try to beat me on like 1,000, like 500 butterfly farms, like 1,000 golden larva or whatever. I'm surprised. Honestly, with like the right setup, I don't think a 10 million power would actually be that hard to achieve. With the auto crafter, I mean, like, you know, the right setup for it to produce enough stuff in a smaller area, and then like I do the craft from containers, which makes it easier for me to go and pop stuff in, you know, just, oh yeah, let me go just, you know, build it and then deconstruct it, kind of like Easy Craft in Subnautica. Made it a lot easier to do that sort of thing. You just build it and then deconstruct it because the materials go into your inventory. I think 10 million, especially if in the end we get some kind of even more advanced, like, I mean, power wise. All right, we got wind, solar, then nuclear, fission. So if you think of it in tier 1, 2, 3, that's a tier 6 already. They could do a tier 7, probably not. That's pretty compact, you know, produces a lot of power. It's just a matter of building a lot of them. Taking that larva. Well, let's see how much, not going based on the usage, just on you're producing a full 1 million. That's 1,485 energy per second. Okay, you got me interested in this. I'm about to do some super calculation here on you know, the calculator. 674. You would need 674 nuclear fusion reactors to hit 10 million power just from those. So there you go, Xbox. That's your count. If they don't add any new power production, that's a higher power output than that, you need 674 fusion reactors to produce 10 million power. And I can tell you right there, that's over 3,000 on the Pulsar Quartz alone. So yeah, do a big auto crafting setup. You could make it happen. Don't do a auto crafting setup. It's gonna be a lot tougher. Oh, I didn't make another one. That's right. I made 3 to carry up there, and I only built 2 because it was at the end of the row. So I got 1 more. Let's get this. 1 more built here. There we go. I don't care enough. It's off a little bit. Actually, I care about the fact that it's kind of overhanging a little bit right there. I don't want it looking like that. Gotta have it looking like it is stable. You don't have a good enough PC to have that many butterfly farms? I mean, it really comes down to butterflies. I mean, you know, if you just went and built the farms and didn't put any butterfly larvae in them, it wouldn't take as much. And then you just slowly work your way through with the actual larva. That could possibly be a little bit more doable. All right. We got 1, 2, and 3. All right, this is... like it when a rare larva just pops up right there by my foot. Okay, here we go. One more. And let's see where we're at. Oh yeah. Oh, I think I can. I mean, depending on super alloy, I think I can finish off this level. Put me at 75 total. I'll come back. Let me put this larva away, and then I might snag some more super alloy rods. Yeah, 75 heaters, tier 5. Getting close to that 100. I think, going back to the power thing, if I hit that 1 million power with this tower right here, which is really not that bad. Let's see. Typical tower. I forgot to put one right there in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, well, 16, because only one of those. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Optimal. Granted, because like on the next floor, I can't put one there because I have a ladder. Optimals, let's say 20 per floor. Of those, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors right now, and if I'm doing 20 per floor and I need 674, that is 34 floors, which is not such a bad idea, you know, when it's outside of like having to do a ladder climbing up every floor. That might be a little irritating, but yeah, yeah, that's 34 floors high. I'm gonna have to build that in order to produce, yeah, that amount of power. That's where all my titanium's been going. I have to go and actually start farming for some of that, or go and actually set up the thing for making that again. Maybe I'll just make, you know, at some point I make 3 tier 3 ore extractors somewhere, and the whole point is to make iron, titanium, and super alloys. Just 3 of them. That's all they do, and I just go down there and make a bunch of big living compartments, deconstruct them, bring them up here, and make them, and then just keep building higher. I'm not taking out the T3 drills. It's not the drills, it's the extractors. The dev said in the last notes that based on feedback from players, the tier 3 extractor seemed overpowered. I think they could maybe slow it down a little bit and maybe make it not so powered. But considering the high terraformation index we have to have for certain things, I don't see it being overpowered that much. I feel like it's pretty decently balanced right now. I would like to see a tier 4 one that has more storage, but at the same time, you know, if you're using it with the auto crafter, you really don't need to worry about the storage. I think more so we need like some more automation type stuff going, where it makes it a little easier that it's automated, you know, in terms of how like how your stuff can be maybe like moved. Like here's a auto crafter and it can move this stuff into storage for you automatically, so you don't have to actually go and collect it to move it to storage. So it cuts down the overflow, you know. Maybe make that part of a thing, something like an auto collector. And apparently this is here, like possibly stuck again. Oh, I know what it is. This stupid oxygen capsules are probably gunked up again. Everything locked up. Nope. Okay, these are like that. This has some, but okay, so it's just it was the algae again. just purely the problem with the algae. So no, as I was saying, the tier 3 ore extractor is supposed to be getting nerfed in the next big update at towards end of January. And again, I don't think it's really like overpowered, but apparently some players do. I think more importantly, they need to fix things like the algae bug with auto crafters not being able to use it because it gets too far out. I feel like that needs to be tweaked. Like either fix the algae spawning in the ground or make the auto crafter have a greater range. There, you know, a few options they could go with, but they need to fix that before they go nerfing the tier 3 ore extractor. But that's what I was referencing because, yeah, the ore extractors are going to be supposed to be getting nerfed a bit in the next big update. And as far as the start of the stream, all I did was I mentioned I took all my tier 5 drills, you know, the ones I had over there in the sulfur fields, and I got them finally moved over there. I just didn't move my production setup over there yet. So my little drill production rig is still in place, not being used right now because I haven't been over there at all this stream so far. But I moved them up there to the ridge, make it look a little bit less cluttered in the sulfur fields. It's just getting too cluttered there. It's just way too. I mean, they're hard enough to place down, kind of hard to walk around. I hope they do something a little better as far as giving us an option for what to do with the big drills, because, you know, some point you're gonna need some place you can just put them and not have to worry about, oh hey, we're gonna add a new biome there next, by the way. So 1, 2 larva, and I get a 3. Am I doing it? Nope, short. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I am finishing up level 3 before this stream is over. It really isn't going to be that bad to get done. All right, and the last one. Okay. So that puts me at almost. Yes, 2. I need 3 more total to finish that off, and that'll put me at 75 heaters. And all the old ones are now gone. Oh, I just thought of a good challenge for Xbox on this. Since you want to do 1 million power Xbox, and I told you 674 of the fusion reactors is apparently what you're gonna need to build. I want to see somebody get to 1 million power using any combination, but more impressively, if the lower the more difficult. But any combination of wind and solar. No reactors. Strictly wind and solar power. And get to 1 million. Obviously, a tier 2 solar panel would be easier. It won't require as many. But imagine somebody getting 1 million power using just wind generators. And figuring out where they're gonna place all those wind generators. I want to see this. How much is that gonna be? 1.2 per second. So 5 turbines will give you 6 energy. So that's I mean, 100 turbines is gonna be 600 energy. So 1,000 turbines would be 6,000 energy. So 100,000 turbines is 600,000 energy. So yeah, figure out a place to put 100,000 plus turbines, wind turbines, and let's see if you get to a million energy. That's gonna be far worse than anything to do with the butterflies. Besides the time it would take. And what was the cost of that? That's just iron. Just tier 3 ore extractors for iron. You just go and get a full inventory. That's 35 wind turbines right there. You just got to pick a big flat area, which unless they build a biome there, there's one over by the off to the side of the waterfalls, which probably is going to get a new biome there at some point. But yeah, just start making rows out there of just wind turbines. Let's see, 100,000 again. It'd be like, you know, 100 something thousand. Let's just say you do 100 in one row, and then another 100 that way. That's still, once you fill that entire thing, like, oh, I did 100 in this way, a column of 100, a row of 100, that's 10,000. That's a lot of wind turbines. Even the solar panel tier 2 is 19.5. So 5 of those is going to be just shy 100 per second. So 100 of them, or well, let's 5 of those be 100. So 50 would be 1,000. Just, you know, roughly. So 500 would be 10,000. 5,000 would be 100,000. So you're looking at around 50,000 solar panel tier 2. Yeah. That's a lot better, but yeah, that's still 50,000 tier 2. And I mean, granted, I mean, just, you know, 1 tier 3 ore extractor for each one. 6 of them. You could technically do 5 every round, you know, just go down there, get the supplies, just have like I've got this right here for making super alloy rods. You just have, here's one little group that produces the stuff for this. Then here's another group that produces the stuff for it. Then here's another, you have like 5 or 6 little setups and you just rotate through. You could do it. It's just gonna be it's not gonna be the most entertaining gameplay doing that approach. All right, let's see. I need 3 more, and I may have actually finally burned through all my no, I did not. I got I got enough. I think I can do this. I think I can finish. 1, 2, and I am short super alloy rods and iridium rods. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's all but the last one. At least one more I need. And then that's 75. Yay. And yeah, it says, boss, you could do like a platform like this. Well, yeah, you could do just like one singular platform that all you do is build the platform, and there you're also combining in the cost of the resources to build the platform itself. And to get up there, you know, you're going to want a teleporter to get there. I guess that could be something you could do. I wonder if anybody's tried to do that, though I'm sure it killed their frame rate if they did. Building a single platform that goes across the entire top of the map, above everything. Like I'm up here. Well, if I just, like, you know, built up a couple more levels and then say I'm just going to build one that covers the entire map. Just foundation grids that go across the entire map. Again, I'm pretty sure that would kill frame rate, but makes me wonder if somebody's done it. There was a post on Reddit a while back where somebody decided to build a wall of foundation grids, just a vertical wall, and had a spot where they would stand whenever a meteor storm happened. And basically, it was, you know, I built this, so I stand here, and then when the storm triggers, all the meteors would hit that wall, and all the resources from those meteors will fall on the ground along the front of the wall. And it's basically like an easy way to go collect the resources while you stood outside in the middle of a meteor storm. And with the tier 3 extractors being able to focus on a specific item type, that's yeah, I think that you could do something like that a little bit easier. And that just made me think, I really hope they don't nerf the tier 3 ore extractors by saying, you know what, let's get rid of the ability to automatically farm or actually extract you can't choose like, oh, I want to get uranium, so give me uranium, and you're not in the uranium area. I hope they don't make it where you have to actually place them in the deposit areas like the other ones have to be, because if you do that, and I hope that they are even considering that as a way to nerf it, that's going to really hurt the whole automation aspect, because now you're going to have a way to transport supplies, like from the uranium mine. I have the uranium mine, I'm getting all this uranium from there because I got a tier 3 ore extractor. All it produces is uranium. Great, you know, a lot of uranium. But how do I get that out to a usable spot without some kind of transport system? So I don't think they'll go that route where the extractors can't be configured to extract whatever from wherever they are, but that's always a possibility. I just hope they see that that's going to cause problems in the end. If they do it that way, it's definitely going to reduce the effectiveness of the auto crafters without some kind of new addition. I think they should just leave the extractors alone. I think they're fine as they are. Just give us a way to transfer out certain items, the junk items. You know, honey and oxygen capsules, just be able to automatically have that stuff dump somewhere if we don't need it. You know, dump non-essential materials. Just have that as a toggle. You turn it on, dumps the materials. You turn it off, it stops dumping the materials. It's simple. Two iron is not a lot if you're talking like a foundation grid and a wind turbine, but I'm pretty sure the wind turbine you can put more than one of those per foundation grid. Still, I don't know if I'd want to do that. I did see where somebody built a like they built over there in the plateaus, and they basically enclosed their whole thing for protection from meteors, so they could not be like, it was a dome like a kind of, well, not a dome, but like, you know, a cylinder type shape to it, where all their stuff was underneath, and they basically just used all that extra iron they're producing to build an enclosure using foundation grids. So if there was a meteor storm, they could stand outside and be fine. I don't want to do that, because to me, I thought it looked kind of ugly. I would prefer just some kind of dome structure we could do. Like, instead of the foundation grids for that, I would like to see a different foundation option too. In a future update. Something beyond just this. Something a little bit more nicer looking. Something that can allow us to place other things down, like on the outside. We've got breathable atmosphere. Why can't we take advantage of it by putting some more decorative stuff outside? Some of the stuff that won't build except inside. Give us a different type of thing for that, you know? Give us a nicer platform type of deal. I need my iridium rod to produce. Actually, that's something I haven't fixed yet. I haven't done anything with the iridium mine over here. I still have this pulling. You know, I didn't swap these out yet. I need to swap them out and just have it producing the put like 2 autocrafters there, just like I did on the super alloy. Just have it producing nothing but iridium rods. Even though I could move it anywhere, I'll do it there and leave it there. It's a nice theme for it. Alright, there we go. That's enough. The last one on this floor. 75. Tier 5 heaters. And next level will put me at the full 100. Okay, I got a little bit further over than I would like it to be. That's good enough. So that's 75 tier 5 heaters. That's big column of steam. Very, very steamy, hot pillar. All right. I can see a little bit of the platform right there, and a little bit of that one right there, and then there goes the steam. Yeah, at night that's gonna look really cool. Rainstorm, kind of cool, but you know, daytime not really like much going on there. Just, you know, it doesn't really show off what it looks like. But yeah, I just gotta keep building that up. If it gets way up there, if it hits 20 floors, I'm fine with that. That's 20 floors at 25 a floor. That will be 500 tier 5 heaters. Which that might mean I need to do a lot of rockets at that point for pressure and heat. Let's see. 100,270,000 pressure per second. And then 181,728,992 heat per second. Which it does both. It is producing heat and pressure, just obviously a lot more heat than pressure, and then the drills are a lot more pressure than heat. I'm gonna have to go. I can't put those on a platform though. That's the problem. I have to put the drills somewhere else. They gotta be actually on the ground. All right, let's see. All right, we're at that 3-hour mark. We're gonna start. Not gonna quit yet, but I'm gonna get some stuff kind of wrapped up for the day. So let's see. I got a bunch more pulsar quartz. Got power still, plenty of that. Butterfly farms. I'm gonna have to start really building a bunch of those for this too. That, you know, test run next time is gonna definitely. I mean, 100 larvae, especially when I get them all finally like done and I see what the count is. I'll recycle the red ones for blue and hopefully golden. That's gonna be I'm gonna do a lot more farms in the end. Let's see what's messed up. Okay, there's some of that, some of that. What's not working here? That's full. That's not full. What am I missing on this one? Honey? Common larva? Got that, I guess common larva. I gotta go back to grabbing these little grubs. Okay. There you go. Full and full. Taking these and taking these. That that'll get me close to 2 full containers for each of those. Can't remember how much I had. Doing better than the larva. I'll definitely get those filled up faster than I'll get the larva filled up. I'll be doing some work with that over the course of the week to try and make sure I get plenty of rare larva. I'll make it my thing where I just, you know, I'm gonna play and all I'm gonna do is walk around on the platform looking for rare larva to pop up, and then after it starts to kind of slow down and not produce as readily, I'll close the game and reopen the save and start again. All right, so that's almost 1.5. Still, you know, I gotta, you know, get those done. The larva, that's okay. Too much silicon right now. So, I was at 108 TTI at the beginning. I'm at 136 now, about the 137. So almost 30 TTI. Grant, we did talk a few minutes beginning, so we're coming up right on that. Almost the same time, but about 3 hours getting 30 TTI. Again, I am speeding things up by adding more pressure, added more larva. Not a lot, but we'll be definitely boosting that next time. That's gonna be a big boost because of my bee hives. So I'm gonna be upgrading a lot. 75 tier 5 heaters. Drills, I can easily start getting those built out. They're such a pain to place down, you know? Really are such a pain to place those down because they're cumbersome to deal with. So let's see. That's the tower of heaters from a distance without steam. That's how it's gonna look. And then when you get nighttime, it's all nice and dark. They glow from a distance. That's gonna look really cool. That jumbled mess is the best I can do right now because I don't trust that they're not gonna do something up here or over here. yeah, I gotta do something more with that. But as I said, I did move them all out of here. No more heaters into here. Honestly, I almost feel like I should just put the heaters right here. Just built a teleporter, set everything up right here, just come out here and have the heaters towering up out of the dust, out of the sulfur fields. Let's see, can I see from up here, if I look over, how close do I need to get for my glowing green balls to show up? Oh, a lot closer than I was hoping. On my glowing balls. Well, that did not work out quite as well as I thought it would, considering like some of the air, like look, I can see some things, you know, in the distance right there of my other base. I can see part of this base from over there. Why can't I see the reactors from that distance? Why are they being picky about not showing up? You know, I can see the reactors, but now I can't see them. I can still see my little oxygen outpost from before. And then there's the place to go and build all the extra, you know, all the drills, all the wind turbines. Guess if I could go build on this as long as I can see it. That's kind of the problem. I can't see that very well. All right. Well, stop, you know, lagging up when it tries to load in. There you go. We're gonna do. I started to do this earlier, but it wasn't as fast. So let's say I went up to 600 height earlier. I'll go 6,000. Unless it cuts me off. Nope. 6,000. So 6,000 meters, coordinate points high. Nice view of the other planets. It's like it's like a little monkey face right there. Like a monkey face. Right there. Kind of turned, but yeah, it's a little monkey face. Oh, see some water. I think. That's supposed to be over water. So did it move me over? I thought I was over water. So yeah, this is taking a moment. Yeah, I think depending on, again, if they stick with the whole end of January release date for the next big update, we might go through next week with this and then take a little break from this, try to maybe find something else I can play temporarily. I think I'm gonna actually die of thirst before I ever make it back down to the ground. Do not go 6,000 meters high. I'm not even halfway down yet. And now I've got a challenge on how high I need to build that one tower. I think I moved. And I got moved over. Yeah, because look, I was over there, over top of that, and somehow I ended up like way over here. I'm above the desert. And I'm going to die of thirst first, so yeah, I guess call it on that one. Timmy! He's asleep. Oh! Here, wake up. Well, thank you, Jenny. You have a good rest of your weekend and week as well. Yeah. Again, you know, as we said earlier, it feels like the Steam Autumn Sale, the pickings are kind of slim right now. I've actually seen some games that I was like, I really wish were on the sale, and they're not. But I got some ideas for some other ones. We might pick a new one up for kind of just temporarily until we get the next big update for Planet Crafter. Because, I mean, outside of just continuing to build a big tower, you know, and do stuff with the lava, I've pretty much done everything. So, yeah, I might find something else we could play around with temporarily. Maybe go back to, maybe take a look again at like either Lynn's Island or No Place Like Home. I know Lynn's Island had a couple updates. I haven't seen that many updates for it, though. They did a teaser trailer for Uncharted Waters. I guess that's big update coming. And that was end of October. So I guess that's the next one. It's still not out. So here we are coming up end of November. So I don't know. Maybe they're having some problems with that update. And let's see, what was the other one? No Place Like Home. See what their update's like. August 10th, major patch update, dungeon zone, challenge mode, and a lot more. But that was back in August. Nothing since. Okay. And they got a fresh start cleaning simulator where you clean up the environment with a power washer. Okay. So that's their a separate game called Fresh Start Cleaning Simulator where you go use a vacuum and a power washer. If you like the vacuuming aspect of the game. I may check out Grounded. I'm not sure on that yet, Jenny. Which if I do that, that probably would just be a video series rather than live streams. And again, I'm kind of holding out, waiting on Small Land. You might want to check that one out. It's not two words. It's all one word. Or it's Small Land, like one L on small, one L on land. So it runs together. But it's kind of more like the Grounded theme. But it feels more like, or it looks more like it's an Ark style game. Like Ark, but you've shrunk kind of thing. And, but you're not actually shrunk. You're like some kind of like little sprite or something like that. But you get like interesting armors. Like you could get armor from a Hornet. Like I'm looking at the video right now. A guy's got like armor where it looks like he got it from a Hornet or a Wasp. And you can fly with that armor. Yeah, it's crafting, all that. That's one I am waiting for. It will be early access still. It's not like a full release game, but it's not set yet on when it's going to be released. But yeah, check that one out. I feel like if that one comes out and does really well, that one will blow Grounded out of the water. Even without playing Grounded, because you're looking at something that's more like Ark, but in that thing. Astro Colony is one I was looking at. I kind of looked at it as far as like not playing it yet, but looking at the videos and everything, and kind of like some of the demo stuff. It looks almost like it starts off almost like Raft, like you're just trying to grab asteroids as they go by. And then it evolves into kind of a Satisfactory type setup where you do have the conveyors and the production and everything like that being connected, piping and all that. And that's kind of the part that worries me a bit, is like how, you know, once you get into the logistics part of it, like getting that, how quickly before it loses all the fun. Like, in Satisfactory, you're producing just massive amounts of stuff for some of these things to be able to do it, and it's all about how much you're producing per second and stuff like that. Astro Colony, I don't know if it goes that far with it, and if it does, then that's going to be what kind of kills it for me in the end. But that is one I was looking at, and unfortunately, it's not on sale. There's also another one. They did have a demo for this, but apparently they don't have the demo available anymore. At least it's not showing available for me. But check out Tectonica. Tectonica. It's a factory automation game, so it's actually meant to be like Satisfactory, but you're like underground, working under the surface of an alien planet, building factories, doing all that, and you can destroy the terrain. Beyond like Satisfactory, you can blow up some rocks, and this you can actually dig out stuff and like adjust that. And yeah, check that one out. I mean, if you like Satisfactory, or at least you're more to the factory style games, that to me I think is gonna be a good one. I mean, it's got like, here's a picture, it shows water turbines for power and like a underground river, you know, and you got like a mining axe. It's not like here's just a super high tech everything, but it is, looking at some of the screenshots for people playing the demo, it is definitely one that I think will be beyond what I will enjoy, because it is more of that like super massive scale factory management that I just can't get into past a certain point. It's fun up to a certain point, then it's like, this is a job. This is more like work. Again, the one I'm kind of looking at is Stranded Alien Dawn. It looks like a straight dock at Empyrean, except you're not just immediately jumping to making a hovercraft and a small spaceship, then a large capital ship. You know, you're actually building like on a survival style, like here's a wood house, and then you don't just immediately jump to a metal house. You like, here's a wood house, and then here's some solar panels and stuff like that. And yeah, it's got like defending against spiders. I mean, it's basically like Empyrean, but they are like doing it where it's less like you just immediately jump into super high tech. And it looks more like you're not actually just suddenly, we crash landed, so now, I built a ship, I'm off the planet, and I'm just gonna explore. You know, that's one thing about Empyrean I never got. Like, you crash land, why don't you just try to get back home at that point? Like, get back to your ship or find your way back to wherever you came from, instead of just go and explore. I feel like No Man's Sky did that better. So this one, Stranded Alien Dawn, is one I'm kind of looking at. It's available, but it's not on sale. That's one thing that bothers me. And it's $30, you know, for an early access game. I don't want to buy it and then that feel like I threw away $30, you know, on a game that's half-baked and not getting updates. So I'm gonna wait a little bit, see how that one develops. But that is one I'm kind of looking at. And yes, I did look at Grounded, but again, Small Land looks like it would be a little bit more enjoyable to me, just because it does feel more like it's got that Ark style to it. PC Building Sim, I played that. I cannot do that. I can do it as I'm just going to build a PC, but the whole actual gameplay of running a computer shop, no. The stuff it's asking you to do, I actually do for a job, and that is so frustratingly like simplified and restricted to how you have to specifically do it a certain way that it is not like working in a repair shop. It is not like doing that. I've seen people say, I played this and now I got a job at a repair shop, and I guarantee that it was a rude awakening outside of just working on the hardware. The actual software side of it is way different, and I cannot do that game. I got it for free, and I have played it maybe 30 minutes and then just deleted it. Colony Sim for Stranded. It does seem like it's got certain aspects where you are building, like you get like bring people in to like help. So yeah, you get like that colony sim, but you know, it doesn't seem like it's so hard set on that. Like, it's not like colony sim like Timberborn is, or what was another one? Going Medieval. That's one I've been kind of keeping on my list, and it is a colony sim. One reason I haven't just jumped at getting it yet. There's a couple of them I'm looking at, you know, trying out just to see what they're like. But Yeah, as far as the stuff on sale, I haven't seen much other than, you know, I might finally check out Skyrim because I was more into Fallout at the time. Timmy, you're actually staying awake now? Yeah. You sit in my lap. Ugh. Ugh. Say hi, Timmy. I got you. I'm holding you. Totally accurate battle simulator. That can be fun for a certain amount of time. And I've seen channels that make their whole theme is just playing tabs. But, you know, it's like, okay, I'll play it for about an hour, and now it's like, okay, this is getting a little boring now. Honestly. It's the same thing again and again and again and again. You're just trying different styles of how you do it. Like, oh, how many guys does it take to take down this many of these? You know, at a certain point, it gets kind of boring. It's like, what was that other one? Let me look. Universe Sandbox. You know, it's fun, and I've got 3 hours in that game from a while back. Have not played it since 2019, but you know, it's at a certain point, it's like, okay, I've thrown a black hole at our solar system. I've thrown a comet at the Earth. I've done all this stuff. I've played around all these things. I'm kind of out of stuff to do. So, you know, it's that, like, there's a certain amount of time I can get out of that, and it's not very much in some of those games. That would be like tabs would be like one live stream, and then that's it. Because it'd be like, what am I going to do? I'm just going to repeat everything again. And it's the same thing, just a different coat of paint, you know? Oh, different enemies fighting each other, but it's the same concept. You're just seeing how many of them do, you know, can handle this. It's good for once in a while, but not like a regular thing. Jimmy? You didn't like being held? Okay. All right, well, we are going to wrap it up now. I think everybody else is already starting to get going with their weekend, so we are going to do the same thing. Timmy and I are, well, Timmy is probably wanting to go pee outside, I'm sure. Yeah, I said that word. I think his eye opened up a little bit. I think he got a little, I heard outside. Because Timmy likes to go outside. Don't you? You know, outside. Here you go. Can you pee? No? Okay. Maybe he doesn't have to pee. Crush. Never heard of Crush. I don't think that is going to be one that I am going to even entertain on that when I look this up. Absolutely not. That spots. No way at all. No. In fact, that's going on the ignored list right now. No. Bad suggestion. We'll not play that. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up. Timmy is, even though he's not responding right now, I'm sure he needs to pee. So we're going to go call it into the day stream. Again, next week we'll do some more, play around with Planet Crafter, test 100 larva production run, and see what kind of results we get. At least that's my goal for next week. And, you know, yeah, then we'll figure out something else. But that's it for today. Thanks for hanging out. Go have a good rest of your day, good rest of your weekend. Safe week. Timmy now knows it's time to go outside. He recognizes that goodbye, you know, sequence. So thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time.